Welcome to the month of August. That means junior hockey returns in just a few weeks' time as players will be arriving for training camp in about 3 weeks. And then the OHL preseason will get underway on August 29th. Just looking ahead at the schedule, they have 4 games that will take place on the 29th. Oshawa Saginaw, Guelph Brampton, Brantford Kitchener, Sarnia London, and then everybody else will get underway that weekend. So OHL hockey, we are so close to its return. And we also have the trade freeze being lifted on Tuesday. And from the sounds of it, there's been some rumblings about some potential trades that could be announced as early as Tuesday. And of course, if there are any moves, I'll post videos about that and what it means for each team involved here on the channel. And another question that's been asked is, when will the Peterborough Petes sign first overall pick Kaden McGregor? Remember, he was selected first overall in the 2025 OHL priority selection, and all indications are he is expected to join the Maroon and White this upcoming season, but it's what's happening behind the scenes that's delaying the signing. Mike Davies from the Peterborough Examiner posting an article after speaking with general manager Mike Oak about the situation, and it turns out 3 members of Newport Sports Management remain unsigned because the management group has concerns about the new OHL player agreement. So McGregor, represented by Newport, along with Brenner Lammens of the Sarnia Sting and Aleks Kulemin of the Kingston Frontenacs. So this Newport, they've been in conversation with the Ontario Hockey League, trying to understand the new wording. And remember, this was introduced after the NCAA vote back in the fall. So they wanted to update the player agreement in regards to post schooling numbers and whatnot and other fine details. So they're trying to iron it out, fully understand what this new player agreement is all about before signing any sort of commitment. So that seems to be what's holding it up. And according to Mike Oak, they expect McGregor to sign before the start of training camp. He's apparently been in the city of Peterborough, meeting with new billets and where he'll be staying. So a lot of positive momentum when it comes to the Peterborough Petes, but it's just in regards to the contract and the wording of it that seems to be holding back McGregor. So if you're a fan of the Sarnia Stings and the Kingston Frontenacs, and you've also been wondering, okay, when can we expect a signing for our top prospects? Well, it should be in the coming weeks once this all gets settled and ironed out. But hopefully that won't be much longer, because we want to be able to focus on the season ahead and not whether or not a player is going to report or not for training camp. So again, everything looks as though Kaden McGregor will sign eventually with the Peterborough Petes, but it's just stuff with the new player agreement that's holding things back right now. Now, I did mention the Sarnia Sting with Brenner Lammens. Of course, he hasn't signed yet, but we did get news this morning that a new assistant coach will be behind the bench, and it's a familiar face, Brayden Guy, the former Sarnia Sting captain, returning to the bench after announcing his retirement from professional hockey. He will take over a role here as an assistant coach. And for Guy, he was drafted in the 2017 OHL priority selection, played 4 seasons with the Sarnia Sting, 182 games, 49 goals, 42 assists for 91 points during his OHL career. He's excited to join the Sting, return to the Progressive Autos Center Arena for this upcoming season. And it's a new role. It's going to be an interesting transition, but he's got that familiarity, which I think will help him quite a bit. He last played in the ECHL in the 2024-25 season, playing with the Allen Americans. He had 11 goals, 6 assists there before he was traded to the Cincinnati Cyclones, where he had another goal and an assist to close out the season. So he had a taste of professional hockey, and now Brayden Guy will try things out as an assistant coach. So a great opportunity for him. So those are the news items for today. The OHL season by season history series ongoing, but it should wrap up by the end of next week. So if you've been following along with that series, I appreciate it. But it's been kind of fun just looking at the history of the OHL, and you can find that whole playlist here on the channel. So that's how I see it from the booth. Let me know down below your comments or ideas or thoughts on these news items. And don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you haven't hit subscribe already. I feel as though now that it's August, things are now going to start to ramp up as we get ready for the 2025-26 OHL season. So again, thank you very much, and we'll talk to you again soon.